Quiet, please. My name's Sam. I'm 23 years old. I work at CYC Burleigh, which is an education camp on the Gold Coast. I'm the education manager, so basically look after the school camps. Well, before CYC I was working in outdoor education, but more journey programs with schools, so going away on camps. And then randomly I was just looking at jobs online and saw CYC pop up. Without telling anyone, just chucked my resume on. Didn't think I'd get the job or anything like that, and then got a call. And then without realising, agreed to do the job without telling my parents, and then just had to break the ice to them that I was moving to another state to work, and then ever since then been CYC till I die. I like to surf, sleep, play a bit of music, enjoy the outdoors. I play guitar and I do a bit of singing as well. Yeah, I started playing guitar, I think in year 7, joined the school band, and then didn't really start to sing until I was maybe 17, right when my voice was prime, puberty. I would like to go overseas, haven't been overseas yet, haven't even left to Tasmania, so yeah, I wouldn't mind travelling. I grew up in Melbourne, then moved to Ipswich, lived there for a bit, then moved back to Melbourne. Then I moved to the Gold Coast, moved back to Melbourne, and then now I'm living currently on the Gold Coast. That's a really hard question. When's the last time I went on holidays? Oh, Wilson's Prom. Yeah, Wilson's Prom in Victoria. It's a really nice place, got a good campsite there, a few waves, pretty cold but. I'd really like to travel to Canada, go to a little place called Tofino, which has a cold water wave. Probably number 1 would be getting engaged to Caitlin. I should say that, otherwise I'll get in trouble. Number 2 was having a radio interview for a song I released just before I started back at CYC. And maybe moving state by myself, kind of set myself up as an adult. Be a pretty good significant life event. Doing alright, I hope. I propose because we're very real with one another, and I think we realised really quickly that our life was going to be spent together, so there was no point stalling if we both knew where we want to go and just made the decision, let's get married. Life. Speak life with Sam. 99.4. Yeah, I guess a little bit about my testimony. I've been a PK, so pastor's kid, for all of my life. And I think I just coasted under that banner probably till I was, 19 or 20. Christian school till year 12. And I think in year 12 was when I kind of stepped out of that bubble and realised that there's more to the world than morning devotions. And that's when I started to, have my faith challenged. And I don't necessarily think I was too grounded as well, so quite quickly I started to fall off the bandwagon a bit. But yeah, until I moved out of home, I think it was when I was 21, I started to build my own faith and really come into it. And it's been maybe a year to 2 year process of just kind of answering the questions for myself instead of just trying to rely on someone else's faith. And along the way I kind of faced with certain family passing away and whatnot's definitely brought on more of those questions to kind of see what kind of life am I going to live and what's even the point of life itself, and how we should live as Christians. So yeah, it's an ongoing thing for my faith. Bless the Lord for my soul. Live here. So I'm playing futsal for the work team and did my ACL, which put me out for a year. Couldn't run, couldn't surf, couldn't really do most of the stuff. Caitlin had to put up with me on crutches for a couple of months and maybe being a little bit too whingy as well, but now I can move around a bit more, a bit faster than I was last year, which is good, get back in the water. I had a mustache for 2 years, and then I shaved it off and had a tan line. Good laugh, man. I've got a tattoo of a little bonfire. It kind of looks like a steaming poo. I won't show the cameras. How funny, I think people laugh at me more than at what I'm saying, if that gives a bit of context. I don't know if I'm necessarily saying funny things. My go-to, I'll do like a good dad joke. One of my favoured ones is, what's the heaviest thing in the world? A poo, because Superman even drops them. Yeah, that's my humour. I got a laugh out of you, didn't I? Gotta do something cool and